Hello sweet soul and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ina and today we're going to do a highly requested makeup routine that my sister has been asking for like 5 months. We're going to start off by washing our face. Step number 1. I let my face air dry because towels hold a lot of bacteria and also feels really refreshing. Once it's a little bit drier, I'm actually using the Rose Mist by Frey Skincare. It is called I Am Joy. Spray that all over my face. I always wipe things down to my neck as well. After that, I'm using the Glow Me Plus, which is a tinted moisturizer. We're gonna shake that. Distributing that all over the face and the neck. I like to lay out my makeup in the order I'm gonna be using it so I can't forget anything, because that happens especially when I'm sleepy in the morning. And then I start with my white Kajal, using the one by Essence since I don't know how many years. I'm gonna apply that on my waterline. This is supposed to give you like this refreshed, awake look. Refreshed, in case you didn't hear that. Secondly, I wet my sponge. Grab my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and then I apply it down my beautiful dark eye circles on both sides. And then I create like this little triangle shape, and then I fill that out. I also like to go and do a little here. Then I start dabbing it in the forehead and on the sides. Dab below the eye, then I also go on top, up to the eyebrow. And then I actually follow the top of my cheekbone a little bit. Next, we are grabbing the CoverGirl pressed powder. Dab that on here. And I start the same way. And I actually just do my T-zone and below my eyes. After that, we're grabbing the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Tint Pen. I think it was called Espresso or something. I primed my eyebrows and lashes yesterday. I'm going to start in the back and I follow my eyebrow. And I just follow that line below. I once heard your eyebrows want to look like sisters and not twins, so that's really helpful if you're a perfectionist. They don't have to be identical. I'm continuing with a little bit of contouring. This one totally fell out, so we're gonna use the darker shade. I tap on just a little in here, and then I place my finger below my cheekbone, and then I follow this. Instead of going below, we go above. Follow my nose a little here. Like the little triangle on the bottom, on top. Weird makeup trends, huh? And then lastly, I'm putting a little more on and put it on my forehead. And I go and put it up in my hair too. Then we're opening up the Lightly Toasted Natural Nudes eye color palette. And as you can see, I've been using this cute golden shiny one. It's just my favorite, makes me look a little more awake. Follow my eye here and just apply it down here. And in the front as well. So I just cover my entire eyelid. Below the eyebrow too. Especially in the front, because it's supposed to make you look more awake. Next up is our little liquid eyeliner by e.l.f. as this little tip. And then I actually start here in one line with the bottom eyelid. And I try to draw the line a little bit longer. And I go about, depending on what I'm in the mood for, but I go up to this spot here where my eyelid does the... So after you try to make it look as even as possible, which is always a challenge, we calm down our nerves by drinking some coffee. And then we're gonna continue with highlighter. I'm currently using the Wet n Wild one, Mega Glow highlighting powder. And I have 2 different brushes I use for that. This one, the bigger one, I use for above my cheekbones and the top of my nose. The smaller one I use below my eyebrows and in the inner part of your eye. So we're drawing it on there. And what I also like to do is just put it a little more below here. And then I follow this bottom here of my eyebrow. And actually before I do the top of my cheeks and my nose, I put on primer infused blush base, always rosy. And then I just go along here and all the way up. And then what I started doing is also draw it more into my face and a little on my nose, so we look a little more alive. And then I also like to follow where previously put the contour. We go in with this brush and draw down from the between your eyes down to the nose tip. And then the front here like this. And then on top of the cheekbone. I usually also put on some lipstick, but I'm not in the mood for that today. I'm using the Maybelline Matte 24 Hour Stay. That's pretty much my signature. And the next thing would be pressing up the eyelashes and using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Mascara. As I permed my lashes yesterday, they're already going up pretty well, so I don't need to do this step right now. Usually I just press it up quite a bit. It's getting empty. I dry off the tip a little bit here, and then I actually hold it like this and I try to just get the lash tips, and then after that I go up like that. So it's really hard to not do the usual face that we do. All right. Let me know any tips in the comments below, as I'm always trying to improve my makeup routine as well. That's the final look. Now we're gonna enjoy the rest of our coffee. Have a lovely day and I'll see you later.